I am live. Hello, everybody or anybody. Hope you guys can hear me. Let's have a look and find out if you can hear me. If you can hear me, if you are live with me, drop a comment, let me know. How is everybody doing? I'm not seeing that I'm live. I am live. Hey Anna Asante. Okay, I am live and I can be heard. That's good. Hey, new creation. This is great. This is great. This is great. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining. Welcome. So, how is everybody? I have not been live for a hot minute. It's been a while, but I feel like the last time I did it was I was going to say Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve or something, but I don't think it was that long ago. I might have done one in between. Anna Asante, how are you doing? Whereabouts in the world are you? I've definitely seen you commenting on the channel before. So I have just washed my hair and you're in the UK as well. Shout out to you. That's cool. Yeah, I have just washed my hair and I am just moisturizing. I just use some leave-in conditioner. Hey Jennifer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thought I would pop up on you guys tonight. Surprise visit. Okay, I've got a bit of a knot here, so I'm really taking my time with it. There we go. It's probably a single strand knot at the bottom causing it, or some shed hairs. Oh, there we go, we got it out. Good question. How many times I wash my hair? I wash my hair every 2 weeks. Typically on a Saturday or sometimes a Sunday, or if I get really lazy, it ends up being on a Monday. But yeah, every 2 weeks. You wash yours every 7 to 10 days. That is really good. That is really good. I think if I could wash my hair that often, I would. But as it's got longer, it's just a bit more. It just takes a longer time. So recently I've started using bigger twists so that this part is a bit quicker. But yeah, still like every 2 weeks. This is the oil I'm using right now. Normally I use Jamaican black castor oil, if you guys don't know already, but I ran out again. So I need to get some more of that. I think I'm probably on around about bottle number 8 or something. Jamaican black castor oil is honestly a staple for me in my routine. I think I've been using it definitely since I was at TWA stage. Yeah. Hey Nikisha. Welcome, welcome. Hope I'm saying your name right, Nikisha. Yeah, I think I am. Welcome, welcome. So Anna is from the UK. Where is everybody else watching from? Interested to know, because I know a lot of you watch from all over the world, which is awesome. I'm in the UK, and Today it's been like it's been a typical England day today, where it's probably been a bit warm-ish, but then raining as well. It's yeah, just typical day in the UK. Ah, new creation, you're in the UK too. That's cool. Love that. Oh, sorry, I'm forgetting to keep up with telling you what I'm doing. So yeah, I just applied that oil, which typically I would use on my scalp, not necessarily the length of my hair. I can, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that I'm used to using Jamaican black castor oil. And then the last thing that I've just applied is a butter, shea butter. So that's to answer your question. Yeah, that was a shea butter mix, something that I've created myself. Or you can like barely see it. It's in there, I promise. Yeah, so it's like shea butter mixed with Jamaican black castor oil, a bit of olive oil, I think, essential oils, probably tea tree, stuff like that. I think I put rosemary oil in there as well. Ah, you're in the UK too. Love it, love it, love it. Amazing. That's really cool. That's really cool. So welcome to you. And hopefully wherever you are in the UK, the weather has been a bit better than it's been here. Trinidad. Okay. Wow, that's awesome. That is amazing. There's some ladies that I love watching from Trinidad. I watch them on Instagram. What are they called now? Something I forgot what they're called, but something about like funny. No, not funny. Never mind. But these three ladies on Instagram, and I think they're from Trinidad. So yeah, welcome anyway. I am so like not getting anything done with me here, enjoying chatting to you guys and putting your comments up, but I'm absolutely loving this. Melanaise, welcome, welcome, welcome. All the way from Texas. Wow, that's really cool. That is awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. I'm curious to know, did any of you literally just get the email that I sent out? So I sent out an email to say that I was going live. This was very lastminute.com, by the way, but yeah, I thought I would just quickly send out an email. Is there anybody that has joined here from the email? Because that would be great to know. Okay, Anna, you said I had a DIY shea butter mix as well with MSM and other herbs. Oh wow, that's really cool. I didn't think to put MSM in my butter. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That must be growing your hair well. Very, very well. Wow. Thank you, New Creation. You said love the content on your channel. Very inspiring. Thank you. Really, really appreciate that. It's good to know that it's helping people. And yeah, I've had a few people reach out to me now to let me know, the stuff that I'm sharing is helping them. So that's really good. That's really good. This is the aloe vera juice mix. This does have MSM in it now. Initially, I only put it in my oil, and then a few of you were saying like it is received better in liquid, which is correct. So I thought I would put it in the liquid instead. Typically, I don't try to detangle straight away. I would normally put all my products in, but my hair feels quite tangled right now. This is, I think, the lowest porosity point of my hair because like here in the middle takes ages to dry, absolutely ages. So it's still very wet, and I think that's probably why it's maybe a bit harder for me to detangle it. But yeah. Okay, you received the notification from YouTube. Okay, that makes sense. And that's good. That's good, good, good. Okay, so going in with the oil, I did just put the leave-in conditioner in. Let me show you which one it is. Oh, this light is like wait, oh yeah, I hope you can see it, but I might try and show you again in a minute. I'm gonna carry on with this first. Okay. So this is the oil that I'm applying right now. Okay. And then after the oil, I just go in with the shea butter mix again. That's kind of a lot. I wouldn't put that much in. Maybe about half of that. Okay, no, I'm not consistent like you. Still should. Wait, you still should. Length and neck length. I have fine forcey hair. I didn't get that. I'm not consistent like you. I didn't quite get that bit. Let me know what you meant about should. Oh, shoulder length. Shoulder length? No, I don't know. But yeah, okay, fine forcey hair. Yeah. Yeah, consistency is really a big one. It honestly is. And before I knew that my hair could even grow, I definitely had no kind of routine, no kind of nothing. I was just, I don't know what I was doing. Wow, this is very tangled. Yeah, so the consistency is really, really important. Really important. And hopefully you can develop that over time, beginning to be more and more consistent with your hair and your routine, because it honestly will pay off. Honestly will. I've seen times when, so one thing that I notice, for example, I often say that flaxseed gel does great for retaining the ends of my hair, and it honestly does. It honestly does. And then I have seasons sometimes where I forget to put the flaxseed gel on, or maybe I've just not taken it out of the freezer or something like that, and it just becomes a bit inconvenient. And I notice the difference. I really do notice the difference in terms of how much length am I able to retain. So that's something that I need to be and want to be way more consistent on, just constantly applying my flaxseed gel. I've actually got it here with me right now. So I am going to apply it afterwards. Not too sure if I'll be on live while still doing that, but I am doing that now. Okay. Thank you for your help. Thank you. And you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I've got a single strand knot here. Oh, no, I've got it out. It was just, yeah, it was knotted. Okay. So now twisting. This is a really big section. As you can see, my twists are getting bigger and bigger. Oh, I just realized it's supposed to go this way. Yeah, I mean, New Creation, I love that name, by the way. But also, yeah, I just feel that since I understood about growing hair and the fact that it can grow, I've really just wanted to share my journey with everybody and also help other people who don't know that their hair can grow longer, because I just know that I was that person. I was that person that didn't know that black hair could grow. I literally thought, oh, black people just don't have long hair. That was the rhetoric that I absolutely believed. So now that I know, I want everybody to know. Yeah, it's like the gospel, really. Okay, that one's done. I'm going to put that way for now so I can move on to this one. Let me get this out of the way. My hair is short. I keep forgetting massaging my scalp and skip moisturizing during the week. When I remember, maybe it's twice a week. Well, twice a week, as in twice a week moisturizing your hair? That doesn't sound too bad to me. That doesn't sound too bad, especially if you're washing your hair every 7 to 10 days. Then I would think that moisturizing it twice a week is pretty good. But I mean, you tell me, does it feel like your hair does get dry? Are you getting to a point where your hair is getting dry if you don't moisturize it? Because if so, then yeah, you would need to moisturize it sooner. A great tip, I think, is take notice of the day, for example, that your hair gets dry, and then next time moisturize it one day earlier. That's a great tip for me, because the point is you don't ever want your hair to get dry. If it gets dry, that's when it's beginning to break. So that's key. Okay. Oh, I had a bit of an issue earlier as well. Oh, thanks, new creation. Yeah, I had a bit of an issue earlier as well. So I don't know if you may have seen my recent video on my new wash day, which is not that massively new, realistically. Most of it is pretty similar, but I added in the part that is new is I am adding henna powder, and it's actually henna and aloe powder, I think, something like that, and amla and bring raj, however you say that. So I'm adding that into my deep conditioner. So it's still a moisturizing treatment or a moisturizing deep conditioner, but I'm just added like 1 or 2 teaspoons of those powders. So that's the new aspect of that wash day. But what did I do? So because I wash my hair in twists, that some of the henna, I don't think I mixed it very well, the powder. And I'd washed out my hair and it was still in my hair. So I had to go back and wash it off again. um so I think that was a bit of a lesson to me. It's a very new thing for me, adding these powders and stuff into my deep conditioner. So I am still monitoring how my hair responds to it, but so far it's feeling really good. It's feeling really strengthened, but also moisturized. Yeah, but I do have to take note. I'm just adding the shea butter now. Sorry, I keep forgetting to keep you updated with what I'm doing. Yeah. Um yeah, so I just have to take note that potentially using the powder in the deep conditioner makes it more difficult for me to wash my hair in twists because it literally just gets stuck. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it gets dry and you always have lots of tiny knots. I hear that. Those single strand knots are really trying to, break our progress, but we're not going to let them. We're not going to let them. And feel free, like right now, I have my shears here with me. So if I do come across any single strand knots, I'm just going to cut it off. Or, if there's a knot in my hair, as much as I can, I will try and take out each strand and isolate the knot. But then as soon as I get to the knot itself that is causing the problem, I will cut it off, because you can't repair those knots, you can't undo them or nothing. So it is best to just cut it away, so that it prevents more tangling, sorry, not detangling. Okay, that's those ones. So my hair, just to explain, is pretty, I've done this straight from wash, which is why it has shrunk up a lot. Yeah. Can't get this bubble out. Hi, welcome. Watching from Nigeria. Wow, that's so cool. What time is it over in Nigeria? Oh, actually, am I right in thinking Nigeria, you're the same time as us? I'm in the UK. So it's 8:30 here now in the evening. I have a feeling Nigeria is similar time, or maybe an hour difference or something. But I feel like I recall that there's not a massive time difference. Don't know if I've got that right. New creation. I'm going to check out the new video after this live. Oh, bless you. Thank you. It's not necessarily new. I think I released it about 2 weeks ago. That was the one I was referring to, the wash day one. I really should use a rat tail comb right now and try and part my hair properly, because it is the front and it needs to look good. But yeah, we're just not doing that right now. So we're going in just like this. I wish I could wash my hair in twist. It gets more matted together with more knots. Yeah, I get that. It's not easy for some people. Yeah. And to be fair, when my hair was shorter, I couldn't wash it in twists. Those twists would just undo themselves and cause a lot more knots, and it was a whole nightmare. So yeah, I used to wash my hair loose when it was shorter. So I do get that. It is interesting. I do think it is really interesting how routines do have to change over time, and as our hair gets longer or thicker, or lifestyle changes, or whatever it is. Yeah. So I hear that, and definitely do what's best for your hair. And I think I would just say that to, absolutely everyone on here right now. Do what's best for your hair. Even when I'm sharing whatever I'm sharing on videos, we've got a bit of a series going on right now, giving advice from Butt Length Naturals. Some of that advice you may want to take on board. Some of that advice you may say, that's just not for me. My hair is short right now, it doesn't work for me, or whatever. So just really, yeah, that's fine to disregard what isn't for you. And just make sure that your routine works perfectly for you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will agree with you. I will agree with you and say it is amazing. Yeah, in that I have to remember that it's a good thing. Shrinkage is a good thing. It reminds me that my hair is healthy. If it wasn't shrinking, then I would be wondering if I have some kind of heat damage or something. So you're right. Heat damage is a good thing. And thank you. Wait, did I just say heat damage is a good thing? Shrinkage is a good thing. I don't know what I said, but yeah, I didn't mean to say heat damage. I meant to say shrinkage. Live lava. Hi, I just want to say your hair is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Awesome. So I just put on the leave-in conditioner, and now I am applying the oil. For anyone that has just joined, it's basically it's a few different oils mixed together. It's typically an oil I would use on my scalp, not actually on my hair. but I have run out of Jamaican black castor oil, which is my go-to oil and has been for many years. I ran out, so I just needed to use some kind of oil. And then now I am using a shea butter mix, just about that much. And that mix is something I've created myself. I have actually put the recipe on YouTube. You would have to go and look through the video. I can't link it right now, unfortunately, but yeah, that is available to you. Okay, so for the front, I am going to plait the root because it's the front and I want it to look a bit neater. Oh, got to be gentle with those tangles. Okay, I'm really behind on these comments. Hold on. Where did I get to? New Creation said, okay, you'll have a listen. Brilliant. Thank you. Live Lava. I'm also trying to grow my hair. Ah, Live Lava. That's really cool. Okay, what are some of your challenges? Talk to me. What are you finding hard? Or maybe you've answered here. My wash days are sometimes enjoyable and others not so much. Still building a routine. So maybe that is probably your challenge, the need for a routine. Absolutely. I feel like, yeah, it's a foundation. I think it's an absolute foundation to growing hair. You really have to have a solid routine. And I do have a guide that helps you to do that. It's called the 12-week hair growth accelerator. That's going to literally help you to build your own routine. So I think the link should be maybe in the description of this video. I'm not sure, but if not, I will link it afterwards. Okay, I'm beginning to catch up now. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Yeah. So Nigeria and UK are actually on the same time. But yeah, we are currently on daylight saving. Yeah, we are. So I guess that's right. So come like October, when we go back to GMT time, then that's when there's an hour difference. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Thanks for letting us know that. I've got my greasy hair here right now and I'm still trying to operate my laptop. It's just hilarious. My greasy hands, I mean. Thank you. I'm so glad they're helping. Honestly, yeah, that's why I started the channel. Like I really just wanted, I think I was saying before, I don't know if you had joined by that point, but I was saying before that, about 5, 6 years ago, I had absolutely no idea that my hair could grow long. No idea. And so when I discovered that I could, then I was just like, wow, why aren't more people talking about this? Or also, why aren't a lot of people sharing their journey right from the start? Now, one of the people that I found was Naturally High, and I absolutely binged watched her channel because she was one of the only people, she's not the only person, but one of the only people that I could find that literally shared their journey right from the start. You saw when her hair was teeny weeny afro. Oh, the thing has fallen off. Sorry for the sound. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, hope that's a bit better. Yeah. So for that main reason, that's why I just wanted to document this whole journey right from the start so that nobody could come and try tell me, oh, it's just genetics. Oh, you had long hair all along. No, I didn't. I've never had long hair in my life. This is the first time my hair is growing long. So I really just wanted to document the journey so that other people know it's possible. It's not all about genetics. Yeah, it's possible with a routine. Okay, I'm getting way behind again. I'm trying to blow dry my hair every wash day, but doesn't last till next wash day. I don't know if it is. Oh, Okay, you said you wash every 7 to 10 days. Well, okay, because you're re-moisturizing, as in reintroducing water or liquid to your hair, then that's understandable. You'll blow dry. You're dry. I don't know. Your blowout, that's it. Your blowout wouldn't last that long. Yeah, once you start putting liquid back onto your hair, which to be fair, you do need to. So I wouldn't say not to do that, even if you have a blowout. I think it's just one of the kind of downfalls of our type of hair. As soon as liquid is introduced, it's gonna begin to shrink back up. So this I don't think that's anything to worry about. I don't even think it's necessarily your blow dryer. I think that's just our hair. Okay, so let me just show you. Oh, let me put this away. I am sorting out a knot here. So I've already isolated all of the strands, and then there's now, oh, this was the knot. So this is probably shed hair that just got stuck, and it caused a tangle at the bottom. So it's all about being gentle and getting those tangles out really slowly, as slow as you can. Okay. Oh, lovely. I'm not too sure what that was in reference to, but thanks. What are your thoughts on natural oils? Natural oils. When you say natural oils, what do you mean? Just like, yeah, what do you mean by natural oils? Trying to reach waist length. Me and you both, girl. Me and you both. I am so close. Like, but I've actually stopped length checking my hair as often now. I just decided, let me just chill out. Let me just chill out, be patient. I'm gonna get there when I get there. Just keep doing my routine and I will get there when I get there. But I am very close. I think probably about an inch from it or so, something like that. So yeah, we'll see. And for me, my goal is to get to waist length by March 2026 at the latest. And I say the latest because something I always say, which is my goal to get from shave to tailbone length within 7 years. So, in order to be on track with that, I would need to be at waist length kind of March next year. So we'll see. But I love that for you. Love that for you. I'm guessing you must have some kind of routine already then if you are um yeah, if you're aiming to get to waist length. Or wait, were you the person that said you didn't have a routine? I'm not sure. Hey Nadia, welcome, welcome. Just joined. And what do you know? I'm also, yes, the retwisting cam. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Chioma, are you in the community? I feel like I may be getting you confused with somebody else, but I feel like your name sounds familiar. I think you're in the community, aren't you? Let me know if you are. Okay, I think I did the leave-in. Yeah, so now I'm applying a bit of oil. I like to use the praying hands method. This here just helps to smooth the hairs down as I'm going down. And I don't know, just it feels like it just works the oil in. And then I tend to do this whole getting the rest of the oil off and onto the edges, sorry, the ends of my hair. So you can see how I'm doing it. Okay. Ah, new creation. Wow. Thank you for purchasing. And I love that. Love that. This is what it's all about. It's all about helping you to grow your hair and just retain at least an inch in 12 weeks. So I love that that's working for you. Wow. Ah, really happy to hear that. I'm still working on wash day. I always have dry ends. Okay, when you say working on wash day, as in um like you're working on how to structure it for yourself, I guess. Let me know, is that what you mean? Oh, bless you, thank you. I'm just gonna put some butter in, probably a little bit less than that because this is quite a small section. That's something also that I'm trying to do recently, just reduce the amount of product I use because I don't actually need to overload my hair. I think something I've noticed is my hair is getting used to okay, I think people would call it it's moisture trained because I can tell that it just, it's receives moisture pretty well now, and stays moisturized for quite long. Okay, I'm gonna try and separate these two strands because I think there's a single strand knot. Yes, there's a single strand knot in this one, so I'm getting rid of that. Okay, that's that. Then I'm going to plait the root and then twist the rest. So you said, I hear you about not knowing whether your hair can grow. I've been working on mine for about a year now. In the beginning, I saw some growth, like 2 inches in 4 months. 2 inches in 4 months. That's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. But now it feels stalled. Oh, okay. Mm. So it feels like your growth has stalled. Um, have you changed anything? One thing I would really say, I really advocate for this, which is look at this, look at this tangle that I'm having to deal with here. Okay, let me just talk through it whilst I'm doing it. So one thing I say about detangling is rather than pulling like this, because that's just never going to work, pull the strand up and out. Yeah, so try and like separate strands up and out of the knot. Can you see how that's working? I'm not breaking off any of my strands by doing this. Up and out. There we go. Now I need to work on this section. Up and out. Yep, nearly there. Again, it's probably some shed hair causing the problem or a single strand knot. Up and out, nearly there. There we go. So it was these shed hairs that caused all of that palaver. Right, there we go. Um, yeah, so I was saying, have you changed anything in your routine? Or that's it. What I was going to say is, are you documenting your process? Because the reason I say that, this is something I had to learn the hard way. So I have a hair what's it called? A journal and tracker. Now, for me, when I first started using this, it was literally just a case of putting notes in my phone. Um, but there is since so if you were to purchase the 12-week hair growth accelerator, then the journal and tracker is an add-on, so you could get that as an add-on. But let me just explain first, because you don't have to get that if you don't want to. What it is, I will explain the concept. So what it is it's so important to document everything you're doing with your hair. So if you change a product, document it. If you trim your hair, document it. If you start extending your wash day or changing how often you wash your hair, document it. Um, if you change from wearing plaits to wearing twists, document it. Just anything, any change with your routine, document it. The reason I say that, so let me give you my example. I think this is around about 2022. In around about 2022, I decided that I wanted to trim my hair more often. So I was, and thankfully I was documenting it on my journal. I'm getting really hot in here now, so I might need to open this door. Sorry, one sec, guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I thought it was really important to document it. So thankfully, I did document every time I trimmed my hair and how much I trimmed off. When I came to the end of the year to look at how much length I had retained, I think I had only retained about an inch that year or something. And I was like, what went wrong? What did I need to change? Um, I thought I was like, has my hair stopped growing? Have I got another plateau length? I don't know. It wasn't any of that. It was just simply I was trimming my hair too often. And so the year after that, oh, actually, I think this was 2023 this happened, because the year after that was 24 when I did the challenge, the year-long challenge, and I only trimmed my hair twice that year. And I think I retained, I don't know how many inches, but I retained a good amount of inches. So all of that to say, it's so important to document any and every change that you make to your routine, because the smallest thing could be what is beginning to hinder your length retention. So I hope that helps. That's a little gem there for you. Not sure if it's me or not. Yeah. I'm guessing that your hair wouldn't have stopped growing. That's the thing. So if you, what did you say again? Okay. So you were initially seeing 2 inches in 4 months. So realistically, that is, like, in general, that is your hair growth rate. That is what your hair can grow every 4 months. Yes, our hair does have phases where it stops growing, but it's not like all of our hair stops growing at one point. It's individual strands. So in general, our hair is still growing. So it probably is just something really, really small that may have changed that maybe you haven't noticed. I mean, of course, it can be things like vitamin deficiencies or things like that as well. But if you know that you're generally a healthy person, then I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Something to add on that actually is sugar. So I'm a sugar freak, right? Absolutely love sugar. And I definitely did notice when I was having a lot more sugar and that it affected my hair growth. So I've began to cut out a lot more sugar recently. Yeah, I'm doing a bit better with that. But I absolutely love sugar. What leave-in do I use? I was trying to show it before. Sorry. Here we go. I'm trying to block this light. There we go. I don't know if it's mirrored, but let me just read it. So it's African Pride, Moisture Miracle, Coconut Oil, Baobab Oil, Leave-in Cream. Yeah, so that's a leave-in. The oil is a long mix of loads of oils that I got the recipe from Curly Proverbs. So that's the oil. And then I mentioned before that the shea butter mix is already on my channel. So you just have to have a look for that video. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. Wait, did I go backwards? I feel like I already said hey. Oh, you were responding. When I wash it, my ends still come out puffy. Did I miss something? Okay. Still working on wash day. I always have dry ends. Okay, I get you. Puffy. Is it like what this looks like? Puffy. I'm trying to think what that would look like or what. Maybe you mean, I'm guessing you mean puffy as in dry even after you've washed it. How are you moisturizing? Um, are you doing, for example, like a liquid and then an oil and then a cream or a butter or a grease? Yeah, something that I have been doing recently. I haven't necessarily been doing it today, but occasionally I will just take time and let me show you now. So with my leave-in, I will really just work it in, particularly my ends, more so the ends, should I say. So let me show you. So this is what it looks like now, yeah? Let me just go for it so you can see. I will really just work it in, like really take time to work it in. And can you see how those curls are really beginning to pop now? It's really starting to form. So I don't know if that's something that could benefit your ends. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't want to misadvise, but do you see the difference in how that looks compared to how it looks before? So that's just by me really taking the time to really work the the leave-in conditioner in. So that could be worth a try. I haven't actually moisturized the rest of the hair. And that was just the leave-in conditioner. Now, sorry, that I actually had a different leave-in conditioner before, something that I have used on and off for about 3, 4 years. And then I think I realized that even when I was working it in like this, it wasn't having the same effect. This leave-in conditioner and also I don't have it in here. The Camille Rose, it's like the almond something or another. These two leave-in conditioners is what I massively see a difference to my hair with. So that's why I use those. Oh, okay, it's not you. Oh, shame. I think there is a lady in there in the community called Chioma. I think so. But yeah, you're welcome to join. It's only £1 a month, but it's specifically if you're doing the hair challenge. So I don't know if you've seen that video, but right now I and a lot of other ladies are doing a hair growth challenge, where we are aiming to retain as much length as possible for the last 4 months of the year. I mean, it's kind of becoming like 3 years now. I mean, 3 years, 3 months. So wait, did I finish? I don't think I did. I didn't do the oil. I didn't do the shea butter. Yeah, but you're welcome to join. I I normally have the link in the description box of the videos. However, not too sure if it is in right now because it's live, but if you can't find it, then definitely it will be um in that particular video. So the challenge video. Okay. And not too sure where you're from, Chioma, but a pound in dollars is probably about $1.30 or around about there, $1.40 maximum. Okay, right now your hair is in mini braids. Hope you can reach mid back length by next year. Love that. Love, love, love that. Wow. And I love the look of mini braids. I really do. I personally don't have the patience to do them, I don't think. Maybe as a one-off, because I did used to braid my hair before with extensions when it was really, really, really short. So yeah, I do have the patience to be fair, but just I don't know, not right now. But I do love that for you, and I really hope that you are going to be reaching mid back length by next year as well. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited for you. You wouldn't believe the breakage I've experienced in this year. It's just being crazy. All I want is for my hair to be longer. Oh man. Oh, that's a real shame. Okay, so I guess that is in connection with, you said, not being able to retain as many inches as you previously did. Okay, so it's breakage. Something's happening then. Something's happening. Either how you're handling it, or maybe something internally. Yeah, that's a shame. I hope you can get that sorted and work out what it is that's happening. Look, I'm guessing you meant to say looking great. Thank you. I'm interested to see what your thumbnail says. All I can see is God says, but I can't see the rest. Oh, okay, yeah, looking great. Okay, yeah, definitely document. Definitely. You're welcome. Awesome. Yeah, documenting for me. That year when I was trimming off more than I needed to trim, the documenting was key. If I did not document, then I literally would have been like, oh my gosh, my hair's not growing. I just would have thought, oh my gosh, this is lot. I literally would have got to that length because I think 2023, 2023, I had just gone past collarbone length. So here was my plateau, collarbone length. And then that year when I was trimming more, I had just gone past it. So I was probably about here. And I probably would have, if I wasn't documenting, I would have got there and thought, oh my gosh, this is as long as my hair can go. So yeah, massively, definitely glad that I was documenting. And that's why I created it as one of, the digital products that I sell, because I just think it's really important. It's like so crucial to the journey to document our process. Okay, I am finished. Yay, I am finished. Okay. Where can we order? Shirt. Ah, the lemp check t-shirt, which I actually have on right now. Yeah. Again, normally the link would be in the description box of this video, so feel free to check it. You know what? Let me check it. That was my phone. Let me check it and see if it's in there. It's not. It's not. Okay. Very, very shortly after I finish live, I'll be sure to add in all of my normal links, and they'll be in there. But yeah, the t-shirt is definitely available, and pretty much to most countries as well. Okay, I've got an idea. Let me just copy and paste from a previous video. Okay, I'm going to finish in around about 5 minutes or so. So let me know if you have any further questions for me or any comments. Feel free to just share whatever you like. I'm here. Okay, that's not quite working. Hey, Latania. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I feel like every time I get a trim, I have a setback. I'm already resonating with you. I don't know how to trim myself, so I go to stylists, and I feel like I start over every time. Oh, any recommendations? That is very, very annoying. I said it right the first time. How did I say it the first time? Latania. I don't know. Can't remember. That's so funny. Um, okay, I honestly resonate with that. I really do. Because let me just share like my experience first of all. So you may have seen on one of my videos, I did mention that I think it was in March. In March, I decided that I wanted to try and be a professional and trim my own hair like a professional. I don't know who I thought I was because I'm not a professional. That's one thing. Yeah, don't know who I thought I was. And basically, I ended up cutting off about 4 inches in some areas. I think 3.5, 4 inches. So that was just dumb. Like, just, yeah, stupid. So I felt like I wasn't getting to my goal of waist length. Well, of course, I wasn't because I just trimmed off 4 inches. That's like a whole year's length, a whole year's worth of growth. So yeah, I do really, really get that. What I would say is this is what I'm going to do personally. I'm for now not going to trim my hair like that again. Not for now. I'm going to stick with trimming my hair how I normally trim it. So what I would do is I don't know if you've literally just joined, but I was literally doing my twist one by one. And then as I finish one twist, so let's just say I've just finished this twist, I will then have my shears, stretch my hair, and maybe trim off, I don't know, whatever I feel needs to go. It may just be about that much. Sorry, it's gone. Yeah, it may just be about that much. It may be you want to trim off that much, but that's about that's about 2 inches there. So yeah, just literally one by one, just you can they call it dusting. It's called dusting off your ends. So you can do it that way. Yeah, just one by one, dusting your ends. I've been doing that previously and I haven't had a problem. Um, and then what I was also doing is I was going to my stylist once a year just to get a nice, good level trim. But to be honest, I haven't done that since I think around about 2023. Yeah, that same year that I told you that I was trimming off too much. Um, yeah. So I think that would be my recommendation. Either dusting your hair whilst, if you wear it in twists or like small twists, something like that, small plaits, then that's what I would do dusting. Or what you could do is just almost forget trimming totally ish, not too much, but you can trim off anytime you see a single strand knot or anytime you see a split end. So that is an idea for you. But to be honest, I feel like in terms of my genuine advice, I would advise you what I'm doing, which is just dusting a bit of the ends. Okay, I'm going to jump down to your comment and then go back up. Will dusting work for just above shoulder length hair? Yeah, dusting will work for any length. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, Chioma just joined. Ah, wait, hold on. I need to scroll back up and see something. Oh, it's the same Chioma. Hilarious. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. What can you tell the girlies that have really thin hair? I want mini twists, but my hair is too thin. I get that. Do definitely do a style that works for you and what you're comfortable with and what works for your hair. Have you tried, you know, when people do like a parting all the way down the middle and then two cane rows going back? Have you tried that? Would that work for you? Or big plaits? Do big plaits work for you? Because I'm picturing like this is how my sister had her hair yesterday. I saw her yesterday. She had like big plaits. So let's say these two together was one big plait. Maybe these two together will be one big plait. Same here, one big plait. And then she had it in a bun, and then she wears a piece, so she had like a piece on top. So it was like a real fluffy, curly, nice little bun. You don't have to do the piece if you don't want to. But if your hair is long enough to just put it in a bun, then that's something you could do. Yeah. Um, Not too sure. If you feel that maybe you need to straighten your hair, not straighten, sorry, blow dry your hair. If you feel you need to, that is, then just do what is needful really. But of course, not damaging it, not too much heat, and use a heat protectant. You're welcome. As for the breakage, I really don't know what's going on, but the mini braids have really been helping less breakage and more length retention. I definitely resonate with that. Braids are really, really good because they retain moisture so well. So yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, definitely keep that up in terms of the braids. The aloe vera I use, I don't have the bottle right here. It's downstairs. It is, I think it's called, the brand is called Aloe Pura, Pura. So Aloe Pura aloe vera. Let me type it out. And again, as you know, I'm from the UK, so I buy that from Amazon.co.uk. I don't know if they have it on other Amazons. Other Amazons. That sounds funny. Okay, yeah, responded to that one. You're welcome. Oh, just showing the community. Okay. Hopefully it's not too late to hop on the channel. No, of course not. Definitely not too late. Yeah, so welcome to the community. I'll give you a shout out when I comment later. And deep conditioner. My deep conditioner also is not in here, but it is what's it called again now? What is that called? Is it Shea Moisture? Let me quickly Google it. One sec. Shea Moisture. I think it's Shea Moisture. It's a moisturizing one. Yes. Okay. So it's called Shea Let me just type it out again. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, I gotta decline all these cookies. Hold on. Okay. That is my deep conditioner. Great stuff. Okay. So we got to the end of all the comments. Currently at shoulder length. Okay. Okay, bro. Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. You've got this. The one thing I will leave you with is something I'm sure all of you know already, which is this hair growth journey is a journey and is all about consistency and just doing the same thing over and over again. Just keep going at it. Sometimes it is going to feel like what you're doing isn't working. It is going to feel a bit discouraging when you have times like was it Live Lava that shared this, or I can't remember who it was, sorry. But yeah, when you have times like you're retaining inches for one part of the year and the next part of the year it feels like your hair's just stuck. It happens, but just keep going. Honestly, just keep going. You might have a year like I've had where your hair is growing, but you do something stupid like trimming it all off in the name of professional trim. Not professional at all. So yeah, we just have to keep going, keep being consistent, stick to your routine, try not to constantly be changing out products because you're never going to know what is working for you. Just try and stick to the same product. As long as you feel that it's working, as long as it has been working, then it should continue to work. The only reason why products potentially may stop working in our hair is that maybe we just need to clarify. We just need to clarify our hair. And the way I clarify is just with apple cider vinegar. Like, yeah, just yeah, apple cider vinegar and water, mainly water though. Okay, okay. I think that's everything. Thank you everyone for joining me. I've absolutely really loved this, and it was so lastminute.com. Okay, one last comment. One last comment. You sneaked it in there. You sneaked it in just before I was about to press the end stream button, but you got there. Okay, what do I think about herbal oils? Herbal oils. That's what you asked me before in terms of natural. Yeah, I think they're good. I think they're good. So this particular oil that I have here is the recipe. I don't know the recipe off my top of my head, but I got it from Curly Proverbs. So let me quickly go to it. I'll quickly run through it. So I can tell you some of the things that's in it. Is it this one? No. This is something I do as well. Anything to do with my hair, pretty much I write stuff down. I just write it all down. Okay, here we go. I literally have a document called 2025 hair regime. So, okay, oil. All right, it has coconut oil in it, olive oil, a bit of henna, fenugreek, seeds, peppermint essential oil, rosemary essential oil, tea tree essential oil, MSM powder. I think that's it. And what she said to do was infuse it for between 8 hours and 4 weeks, maximum 4 weeks. So I did the maximum of 4 weeks. Yeah. So that's what I've been using for my scalp oil. So I don't think there's anything wrong with herbal oils. I think they're good. Yeah. Okay. Ladies, it has been awesome. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you guys. And I am hoping to bring out a video this weekend. Probably going to be tomorrow. If not, then Monday. But yeah, once again, thank you. And I'll see you next time. See ya.